Welcome back to @KevinMtv. I'm going to be rebuilding teams in MLB The Show 24, and with the breaking news that our guy Blake Snell is now a San Francisco Giant, we're going to see how fast we can rebuild the Giants to a World Series win, and we're going to build the team around their new guys, mainly Blake Snell and Jorge Soler. If you enjoy it, like that like button, subscribe that subscribe button, follow me on Instagram @KevinMtv on YouTube, and let's get into this Giants rebuild. GM contracts on. Yeah, sure. Why not? It doesn't matter. Fantasy draft. No. Allow non-active free agents. I'm not sure what that means. When on, non-active players from various leagues will be available from the free agent pool. I just hope it's not legends, because I don't see anything that says legends. So as we start our Giants rebuild, we see that we are 22nd overall, and we are going to make that number one because we're going to end up on top by the end of, I'm hoping at least 3 years to get there, but I'm hoping to do it in just one, if possible. That said, the 22nd rank is probably without Blake Snell because this news just happened, so I doubt it's in the game already because my game's not even connected to the internet. So that's going to be the first trade we make. But the first thing I do in any franchise right here is review sponsorship. Oh, wait, I don't have any. I don't have any yet because it's a brand new game. Well, that would have been easy money, but we can't. We're going to have just no sponsors. We're the Giants. Nobody wants to sponsor us. Let's take a look at our budget here, and we have $27 million available. So we are going to completely rebuild this team. We're going to get rid of some of these contracts, get some cheaper ones, maybe get some more better players. We will see together. It does appear that the people from other leagues thing did indeed mean legends. But we're going to try to stick to non-legends for this rebuild. First things first, we got to sign our boy Blake Snell because he just signed literally yesterday. So in real life, he signed to a 2-year, $62 million contract. Let's see if he accepts that in the game. Oh, he's definitely very interested in that in the game. I'm going to go ahead and remove his ace thing, and he's still very, very interested. Our roster's full, of course. Actually, since we're rebuilding this team around Blake Snell, I'm actually giving myself only 2 years to win this World Series because he's on a 2-year deal with the Giants. And here we are. He's about to hit sign. And Blake Snell, you are a San Francisco Giant. Wow, I just went through the entire roster for the Giants to see if anyone was wearing number 4 because it gave Blake Snell number 9, and no one's wearing number 4, which means number 4 must be retired for the Giants. So is Blake Snell going to wear number 9 in real life? That's crazy. That's going to be his downfall right there. If he has to wear number 9, he's not going to play well for you guys. So just watch out. Blake Snell had the most strikeouts in the league last year, so I'm going to give him 99 in that category. All right, we are $2 million over budget, so we need to do something about this. Starting pitching-wise, I think we're going to stick with Blake Snell, Logan Webb, Alex Cobb, maybe, but I was definitely thinking Robbie Ray since I think he's also new. Yeah, he's also new, so we're going to have to stick with him. Jordan Hicks, you're $11 million that we need to get off the books because it's not worth it. I'm sorry, Jordan Hicks. We're also going to go ahead and package him with Taylor Rogers right here. That's 2 $11 million contracts. That's $22 million we're getting back right there, assuming we can get somebody for a good price. We'll see. We'll see. So we're just going for a starting pitcher here. Let's try Corbin Burns for only 15. That's half of the deal, and they're not interested. Okay, fine. What about Grayson Rodriguez, though? That they're interested in. Okay, Grayson Rodriguez, welcome to the Giants. Let's go. Man, Robbie Ray at $23 million a year. That is a gross overpay, but same as Blake Snell, so it's just their starting pitching is just going to be a gross overpay in this whole franchise. All right, so their bullpen needs some work, so I'm just going to go ahead and trade 3 bad guys for hopefully 1 good guy. This Chris Martin guy is looking really good. They're not very interested, but I want this guy. All right, they are interested in this deal, so we're going to go ahead and pull the trigger. This Chris Martin guy is now our top bullpen piece, so he's going to be important going forward. We're going to go ahead and get rid of both Rogers brothers because, frankly, we need bullpen help. All right, the Phillies are willing to take these 2 for Jeff Hoffman, and I'm losing some budget as well. And Jeff Hoffman, welcome to the Giants because look at this. He's $2.2 million, and he threw 2.41 ERA last year. Let's go. welcome to San Francisco. We are talking to the Rays. They have an 80 overall relief pitcher. We need him bad. We're getting rid of our bad relief pitcher and an up-and-coming shortstop for the immediate help because we are on the path to win the World Series in the next 2 years. Okay, now our bullpen has Chris Martin, Jeff Hoffman, Jason Adams, and then Luke Jackson. So our bullpen's looking a lot better now and a lot cheaper. Our budget now, we have $17 million to work with, and we are not even done. Our closer we're going to keep because he is apparently cheap and good. He's an all-star. Come on. We need a better catcher pronto. If you want Blake Snell to be good, you need Gary Sanchez, so that is exactly who we're going to get. All right, so since it's our first rebuild of the year for our first baseman, I thought who better than the cover boy himself, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I think he's a great fit for the Giants, but it came at a price. I ended up having to get rid of Logan Webb. It's a little good, a little bad. He's $18 million off the books. I'm also getting Michael Conforto off the books, also $18 million. But in return, because I will need a starting pitcher instead, I am getting Alek Manoah back. So that's not nothing, and it's a lot cheaper. Honestly, I'm fleecing the Blue Jays right now. For our second baseman, I think he would also be a great fit, and I just love him. I can't make a rebuild without him. Luis Arias, welcome to the San Francisco Giants. J.D. Davis, you don't impress me much, and I want Ke'Bryan Hayes, and the Pirates think that this is a fair trade right here. Ke'Bryan Hayes and Jake Lamb for J.D. Davis and our two other guys right below him. So let's go ahead and pull the trigger on this. Welcome to the Giants, Ke'Bryan Hayes. All right, we obviously need a new shortstop because Nick Ahmed should be rated higher, but his stats are not impressing me too much on this. So Carlos Correa was almost a Giant last year, so now it is your time, Carlos. Welcome to the San Francisco Giants. Ooh, Carlos Correa broke the budget. Oh my God, $33 million? Ooh, we had some budget room, but now we're $3 million over, so we need to figure something out about that. All right, this move's to get some money off the books, but to also bring some talent in. So we're getting rid of Mike Yastrzemski and Austin Slater. Those are our starting outfielders, but we're bringing in Joey Gallo and Jesse Winker. So, I mean, Joey Gallo's the main part of this deal, and also getting rid of Mike Yastrzemski's $8 million, because that's big, because we're barely making it. All right, we need a center fielder, and we are bringing in Cedric Mullins. We had to trade 3 guys for him, but they think it's a somewhat fair deal, so we are going to go ahead and take it. Just kidding. All right, so we're in trade talks with the Marlins. We're going to give Jake Lamb, Wilmer Flores, and Kyle Harrison all in exchange for last year's cover boy, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's going to be our starting center fielder, and with this, our rebuild is complete. So this Ethan Small guy is taking a spot in the bullpen, and he really sucks, so I'm going to go to the free agent market and see what I can get. I have $9 million to work with in the budget. Rich Hill, 2 years, $2 million a year. You got it. You're a Giant. Welcome to the bullpen. Johnny Cueto fits in, so 2 years, 2.7 a year. Here we go. Welcome to the bullpen. Oh, how about 2.8 a year? You got it. All right, there they are. Our pitching rotation and bullpen are complete. All right, here we are. Here's our lineup. We got Luis Arias at second base, Jazz Chisholm Jr. in center field. We got to change those shoes to like orange or something. Joey Gallo, left field / DH. We got Vlad Jr. at first. We got Jorge Soler in right. Carlos Correa at short. Gary Sanchez behind the dish. Jesse Winker as the DH, and Ke'Bryan Hayes at third base. Let's take a look at the pitching staff. We got Blake Snell, our ace. He's number 8 now. I don't know how that happened. We got Alex Cobb. We got Robbie Ray. We got Alek Manoah. And we got Grayson Rodriguez. In the bullpen, we got Johnny Cueto. We got Rich Hill. We got Luke Jackson, Jeff Hoffman, Jason Adams, Chris Martin, and our closer, Camilo Doval. So there's only one more thing left to do before I start simming, and that is actually to adjust our scouts. So the scouts you get are usually never any good, but it appears 2 out of 3 of ours are actually pretty good. But this Anthony Bonds has got to be replaced because he's straight up just not that good. So let's look for a good one. Oh, this guy right here, William Kinslow. He's only got 2 years of experience, but look at him. He's got 98 efficiency, 94 discovery, and position players is at 98. So he's definitely replacing Andy Bonds right here. All right, so now after all our rebuilding, we went from 22nd overall to now 6th overall. That is pretty good. We're going to sim the season and see how it goes. I'm going to stop in the midway point, see if we need to do any trade deadline trades, and see what happens. So stick around. We'll be right back. Robbie Ray just sustained an injury. He's going to be out for 2 to 3 months. All right, we're trading prospects for a prospect. The prospect we're getting is really good, and thankfully, because we're going to have to throw him in the bullpen now, Daniel Espinoso. He's got an A potential. He's 23, 71, and clearly they rank him very high because 3 guys are good enough for just that one guy. I've been scouting as I've been simming, and we are about to go through the draft. All right, we scouted this closer. He is 7th overall in MLB rank. He's 1st overall in our rank, so we're going to take him as our first pick. We have 2 guys with potential for 95 overall. This one's 18 as opposed to the other guy at 21, so we're going to go with him as our second pick. Drafting these 2 guys just because we have them scouted, and frankly, they're our only options. I'm going to take a shot on this guy just because we have nobody scouted, and he has potential maybe 99. Probably not. Same thing here of the prospects left. This guy is the only with 99 even left written down as an option, so we're going to go ahead and draft him. All right, so we're at the halfway point of the season. We are right at the All-Star break, and we are 3rd in the division. We are 16 games out of first place, but let me see how much that is actually out of wild card. Only 5.5 games. Okay, so we need to do something to get it going here. We need to do something. Where is it going wrong? Because something's not adding up. Araya's not having a great year, honestly. Chisholm's doing okay. Gallo below average. We should think about trading him, especially with that price tag. Oh, only $5 million. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad, Joey Gallo. Oh, Cabrian Hayes is out. That's forcing Joey Bart to be our... Okay, so... Oh, man. Okay, so I think we get a second third baseman to fill in for the hurt Cabrian Hayes, even though he's only out for a few days, because that person is now going to be our DH as well. And hopefully that's enough to push us into the wild card. Maybe we should get a new pitcher too. We'll find out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and trade these 3 guys for Mikel Garcia. He's going to be our backup third baseman, second baseman, shortstop, and he's going to be our DH going forward. Alex Cobb I've been wanting to get rid of just because he's $10 million, and frankly, he's not having a good year. He's pitching a 4.02 ERA, and it's just not looking good. I could use that $10 million somewhere else, so I'm going to go ahead and try to trade him to get another starting pitcher, and hopefully that also helps our wildcard odds. The Dodgers just make it so impossible to win the NL West. Like, literally, it's impossible for anyone besides the Dodgers to win the NL West. That's one of the reasons I hate the Dodgers. If you hate the Dodgers too, I have a video where I go around LA and boo Dodger fans. You should check that out. Okay, straight up, I like Tanner Hook, and the Red Sox are willing to give us him, who, by the way, he's pitching 3.41 this year, and that's going to be $10 million, okay, $9 million cheaper than Alex Cobb, who is on the decline, and Tanner Hook, guess what? He's going up. So we're going to take him. Welcome to the Giants. Alek Manoah is not having a great year either, but at least he's only $740,000. The minimum. Can you believe that? All right, the season has ended. The Giants have ended at 82-80. That is not good enough, apparently, to make the postseason. Wow, and I can't even see the standings, see how far out we were. Okay. Okay, yes, I actually can. Wild card. Oh, we missed it by 4 games. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. And the Dodgers won the World Series, of course. All right, so we've got 3 players to replace and 2 coaches to replace. Actually, I'm going to replace most of these coaches because they suck. All right, so I've reviewed my coaching staff. I've made some offers. This is ideally going to be my coaching staff right here. And I also have some players to negotiate some contracts with. Jeff Hoffman had a great year for us, so yeah, we're going to sign him back. Gary Sanchez had a pretty good year, and he probably helped our boy Blake, so yeah, we're going to sign him again. Notice how I'm doing these 1-year deals because this is our last year to win a World Series with the Giants under the Blake Snell contract. Chris Martin did good. He's going to get a contract from us. Jesse Winker struggled, but as a depth piece for $1.3 million, we're going to re-sign him again. We needed some pitching help to get some 4 more wins, so I'm going to go ahead and make Max Fried an offer here in free agency. I should have signed him last season, but I didn't, and I regret it after those 4 games. So Jordan Montgomery, I am making you a contract offer right now. Looking for depth, Jason Hayward, I am making you an offer. I hope you accept. I hate this when the computer... I hate this when I sim and the computer auto-signs people. It's like I was trying to use active MLB player, and here it is, giving me automatic people. Whatever. I'm just going to have to trade them away and hope for the best. All right, well, after the computer went ahead and messed up our entire roster, as it does sometimes when you sim, I went ahead and fixed everything, and now we are in budget. We are looking a lot better, and hopefully we can make the wild card and win the World Series this time, because if not, we are going to fail our mission, and I'm really trying not to fail the Blake Snell project. So, here we are. Pitching rotation, we got Blake Snell, Charlie Morton, Max Fried, Chris Paddock, Robbie Ray. In the bullpen, we got Contreras, we got Joe Ryan, Jose Hernandez, Jeff Hoffman's back, we got Griffin Jax, we got Luke Jackson, Chris Martin, and Camilo Doval. All right, so here we are. Our roster's set up, and hopefully we're going to make the wild card this time because we need to get to the World Series and win it. Okay, we got Blake Snell right here, our ace, number 9. We got Charlie Morton. We got Max Fried. We got Jordan Montgomery, and we got Robbie Ray. That's our starting rotation. In the bullpen, we've got Joe Ryan. We've got Chris Paddock. We've got Jeff Hoffman, Griffin Jax, Luke Jackson, Jose Hernandez, Chris Martin, and we've got Camilo Doval. Looking at our lineup, we got Jazz Chisholm Jr., we got Gleyber Torres, Ozzy Albies is now a Giant, we've got Jorge Soler, Jake Berger had a year last year, 35 dingers, so he's our starting third baseman now compared to Brian Hayes, who had 19, which is not bad. And 282 versus 238, so actually, let's make it a lefty-righty sort of deal. Brian Hayes is actually better, so let's make Brian Hayes. Okay, so we got Jazz. We got Gleyber. We got Ozzy Albies. He's a Giant now. We got Jorge Soler, Carlos Correa, Brian Hayes, Ryan Mountcastle, Dalton Varsho, and Gary Sanchez. And on the bench, we got Victor Caratini. Yeah, the Carrot Man is back. Gary Sanchez and Victor Caratini, the Padres catchers. We're back right here on the Giants now. We got Jake Berger on the bench. He should really be our DH. We got Joey Gallo and CJ Abrams as well on the bench. So we're doing pretty good. I think we are World Series bound. However, we are now playing in a league with veterans, and I mean legends in the game, so hopefully we can make it. All right, we're about halfway through the season. I just got a notification that Charlie Morton is going to be out for 2 months on a broken arm. And I just took a look at our roster, and we once again have legends on our team. I do not know why the computer insists on doing this. I have everything on manual. So I don't know why the computer keeps doing this automatically. It's really irritating me. But it'll, I guess, at least give us some room to get another pitcher because we need one. So I just traded some legends for a starting pitcher from the Orioles who's having a really good season. So we will see how that impacts the team. And I'm going to try to get rid of the other legends as well because I really am annoyed that the computer keeps putting legends on my team. I do not want them. Let me just go ahead and trade some of these legends for Brady Singer. So this is our rotation now. We got Blake Snell, Chris Paddock, Jordan Montgomery, Brady Singer, and Kyle Bradish. Robbie Ray goes to the bullpen because he's got a 5.34 ERA. All right, our team looks good again. I simulated a little bit, and it put more legends on my team. Get off my team, you guys. Hey, how'd the Royals get Vlad? I'm taking Vlad back, bro. It was telling me I need a first baseman, and yeah, it's because you took Vlad, so I'm taking him back. Hopefully now with Vlad back, we can get to the World Series, please. And please stop messing with my roster. Okay, I've went through and made sure that all the minor league teams are good because I gotta have them stop messing with my major league roster. So now that that's taken all the energy out of me, let's sim and hope for the best. All right, we're just about done with July, and we're 59 and 46, so I think that's probably going to be good enough to get us. Oh, yeah, we're winning the division. Wow, we're 2 above the Dodgers. Okay, yeah, I think we're good to make it to the playoffs, so let's hope for the best. All right, the Giants have finished the season at 83 and 79, and we have made the postseason. We are one step closer to our goal of winning the World Series this year because this is the last year of the Blake Snell contract, so we need to win the World Series now. All right, so we're going to be playing a 3-game wild card against the Reds on the road at the Great American Small Park, so here we go. Game 1, here we go. Oh, we don't have lineups. Let me fix that. All right, game 1 against the Reds, Great American Small Park. Here we go, and we won. All right, 12-1. That is a big win. So hopefully we can keep that rolling into game 2. Chris Paddock versus Martin Digo. I feel like I got to switch Chris Paddock out right here. Okay, pitching rotation, Chris Paddock. What? This guy's a reliever. Why is he an... Okay, this is silly. Okay. Good thing I went into this. All right, but Chris Paddock, I'm going to switch him out with Jordan Montgomery. So hopefully in this next game, Jordan Montgomery versus Martin Digo, we won, and we have moved on to the division series. That is all we can hope for right now. NLDS versus the Braves, game 1. Here we go. Max Fried versus Spencer Strider. We lost. Okay, 0-7, not our best. On the road, Chris Paddock versus J.R. Richard. Here we go. We won that one, 6-5. Chris Paddock got the win, and here we are back at home. Our pickup from the Orioles, Kyle Bradish versus A.J. Puck, and here we go. We won that one. All right, we're up 2-1. I think we just need to win one more, so here we go. At home, our ace is on the mound. Blake Snell, this should be easy peasy. Sim through date. Oh, we lost that one. Don't tell me Blake Snell lost it. Come on, Blakey. Okay, this is our last game right here. Jordan Montgomery versus J.R. Richard. Should I go into this one? I think I should. Everything kind of rides on it, so let me go into this game. All right, we've got our lineup set. Let's go. Ooh, they have 95 wins in the regular season. This is scary. First things first, I got to turn off the commentary because I really hate these commentators. And if you want to know just how much I hate the commentators, watch my video on why getting rid of Matt Vasgersian was a mistake, and it was a huge mistake. All right, but I'm just going to be basically managing this game, so let's go ahead and honestly simulate to the 5th inning here. Atlanta's up 4-2 in the 5th. Okay, not good. Not good at all. Our season rides on this. Just going to try to add on here, get a couple runs. Come on, Varsho. Not what we like to see. 8th inning, and it's still 4-2, so I'm really going to need to hop in here and try to get some runs. I'm 0 for 2 with Varsho. The season is on the line, Ozzy. He was literally on this team earlier this year, and now here he is, fighting to keep the NLDS alive for his new team. That was ugly. That was ugly. Okay, it is not looking good. All right, it's the top of the 9th. I have to win this game now. I have to get at least 2 runs on the board, because if not, I'm going to fail the entire Blake Snell project, and I can't be having that in my first rebuild video. Come on. So let's get some runs. Pip, pip, Jorge, come on. I was chasing out a bad pitch. That's my bad. Oh man. Their season's going to be ruined all by my bad gameplay. Crazy. You can throw as much money as you want at a team, but it all comes down to moments like this. Last hitter of the game, and it's none other than our first baseman, Vlad. Come on, boy. Our cover athlete. Star of our team. Besides Blake Snell. And that is it, folks. With that pop-up, the Braves win. I did not win the World Series in 2 years for the Giants like I wanted to. But I will tell you what. One more year with Blake Snell, we will have a 3rd year, because come on, 2 years? Come on. I need 1 more year to win the World Series. I am determined to do it. So let's do it, please. A lot of retired players, and we have no coaching staff because they were all 1-year deals. All right, so we have to extend Blake Snell. Literally, that's the rule. So 1 more year for Blake Snell, 1 more year for us to win the World Series. All right, this guy did pretty good for us, so he's actually earned his contract. Joey Gallo, it's time to say goodbye, dude. We can't. All right, we got some holes to fill, clearly, so we're going to pick up Dylan Cease, ideally. Max Fried we're going to take back 2, and we're going to offer a contract to this guy, Aaron Civale. Okay, so as you see, we've made some offers to Dylan Cease, Devin Williams, Max Fried, Jeff Hoffman, Aaron Civale, TJ Antone, Jordan Montgomery, Mitch Garver, Matt Strom, Luke Jackson, Gary Sanchez, Josh Bell. We will see who we get and if it's good enough. And if the computer adds a bunch of random people that I said nothing about. All right, so this is how the roster's adding up this year, and hopefully this is the year, because this is year 3. It's beyond the Blake Snell project at this point. We need a World Series victory now. So here we are. We have Blake Snell, Max Fried, Aaron Civale. We got Jordan Montgomery and Brady Singer in our rotation. Then in the bullpen, we've got Matt Strom, Robbie Ray, Tanner Hook, TJ Antone. We've got Luke Jackson. I'm just going to move Matt Strom down here to the mid-relief. We got Jeff Hoffman. We got Devin Williams, and we got Camilo Duvall. I always said Camino. And our lineups. Let's take a look at our lineups. We got Brian Hayes. We got Gary Sanchez. We got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We got Ozzy Albies, Carlos Correa, Mitch Garver behind the dish now, Jorge Soler, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Michael Conforto. That is our lineup. So let's sim the season and see how it goes. Okay, here we are, exactly at the halfway point of the season, and we are 50-50. That means we've got some improvements to make. Blake Snell, 4.46 ERA. He is not having his best year. Let's see what we can do to improve this team so that we make it and win the World Series? Well, first off, I think getting rid of these pitchers with 5 ERAs, that'd be a great start. All right, so Aaron Savali and Robbie Ray, guess what? I'm getting my guy Kyle Bradish back, and I'm also getting Bailey Ober. Bradish is sporting a 4.72, and Ober has a 3.31 right now. This guy, Luke Jackson, he's got to go because he has a 7.56 ERA. That is not good. Anthony Bender, welcome to San Francisco. I saw Chris Martin down here. Oh man, he had a great year last year. I don't know why he's in AAA, and I don't know why he's 60 overall, but he's getting added to the team because he had a 1-point-something ERA last year. He's the star of our bullpen as far as I'm concerned. All right, now let's see who's lagging in the hitting department. Frankly, okay, not bad for the price, not bad for the price. Brian Hayes, let's see here. All right, Brian De La Cruz is not having his best year, so I'm going to trade him, and hopefully we can get someone better. And Eloy Jimenez is going to be that guy. All right, let's hope that's good enough because I'm about to sim past the halfway point of the season, and that means no more trades from here on out. All right, I simulated a little more, and we're 51 and 58. We just had a week worth of losing in a row. So I'm going to have to make another trade because we got to make the playoffs and we've got to win it all. All right, I'm going to make this trade right here. Josh Bell for Rhys Hoskins. This is just for the backup first base or maybe even a DH spot. We need him. We need the depth. Brian Hayes has been great for us. He's hitting .308 right now with 16 home runs. But I don't know. I think it's time. All right, the Braves are willing to give us Austin Riley for just Brian Hayes straight up. So we're going to take that deal. Ooh, except that we're going to be over budget. So I will give them Garrett Hampson too. Okay, hopefully with those additions, we are good to go. I'm going to sim the rest of the season and really, really hope for the best. All right, well, after our third and final season with the Giants, it was our worst season yet. We finished the season 73 and 89, our first year under 500. It did not go well. The Blake Snell project failed. It's official. I should have ended it at the first 2 years, just like the Blake Snell project had in mind, but I wanted to give it an extra year just in case we made it, but clearly that was a bad decision because it's our worst year yet. So, Blake Snell, I'm sorry, but I could not get you to a World Series win with the Giants. The Blake Snell project is over, but I hope you had fun along the way. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Subscribe for more MLB The Show rebuilds. I'm going to be pumping them out throughout the year. And follow me on Instagram. KevinMtv on YouTube is the Instagram handle. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.